Hi, I'd like to take you through how we can combine open source information with munitions technical specifications to provide context behind some of the munitions and weaponry that's being used in the world at the moment. What you're looking at here is Fenix Insight Online, which is our cloud-based digital system for collecting this information. So if I just log into the system here, I'm already logged in, so what you see when you use our system, you can have a look through it in several ways, one of which is the search here, which we can do in Cyrillic alphabet or Latin alphabet, looking for various phrases. And the other thing you see here is a map of events and activity around the world, various countries coloured by their activity. Let's have a look at one of these countries in detail. I'll go into Libya. And here we see a map of events being defined as an interaction between people and munitions. We can see there's clusters of events here. Those numbers are the number of events in those areas, and each one has a description, some information. The blue dots here denote when Fenix Insights ourselves have examined an event and the evidence of the event to find a specific munition involved, and we've actually managed to log those munitions with a very high degree of accuracy. So we just have a look at Benghazi here. We can see another event here, and this event is again involving that same munition we just saw, the PRB M3. We can have a look at that event here. It's on Twitter, very clear images of those PRB M3 munitions there. So that's actually linked to the event. If we click on PRB M3, we bring up a record here, which shows us all sorts of information about the PRB M3 itself, including its fuses. We've got images here of the fuses often linked with the PRB M3. We've got the countries it's found in, so we've got that on a map here, used in lots of different countries around the world, and then a bunch of technical information, specifications, manufacturers, fillings, and all sorts of text on the object itself, documentation, and here again a list of events that we've linked this munition to be used in. And we can see the dates of events listed here rather than map view. So we see Libya come up a number of times, 2016, 2017, 2016, and Mali as well, lots of events in Mali. So we can start to get some idea about the context behind how this munition might have arrived in various places. Let's have a look at one of these events. This one's on the border of Mali. You can see that what's happened here from the description is that these items have been recovered from a vehicle, which wasn't a victim of them. It was recovered from a vehicle which was found burned out. So it looks like these items are being transported. We have a look at the news source for that. Yeah, that's PRB M3 there, very clear image of one there. So we can say with a pretty high degree of accuracy that that was at least reported in this area at this time. If we view that event on a map, it's the blue dot there, and zoom out, we can see the context of timing around it, and just the timeline there. We can see what was happening, and then from that event we can see what happened afterwards, and we see that there was a lot of activity around the Burkina Faso border here, and a lot of this involved similar weaponry. So it looks as though these events are related geographically and in time, and from that we can start to build up a picture, a sort of weather map of activity. And we can do this for a lot of countries. Dozens of countries have very detailed information on our system like this. We can also have a look at these events with custom reports cross-border, so we can look at the whole region here. Here we see Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, and the events that cross the border there. So conflict isn't a country level problem. It often involves to and from borders and focusing on borders being pushed back from different countries. So it's better to have a global overview, and we do this from social media by gathering, I think, a couple of million news sources plus that we monitor using a machine learning system, which is able to read through the news very quickly for these relevant events. And those are filtered down and sort of shortlisted. We go through them with our tech experts here at Fenix to check the validity of claims regarding weapons, and our data team go through and add these events to the maps. We try and cut through and deduplicate the noise of the media. So one event might be reported many, many times, but that event ends up as one dot on our map, and that gives us a more accurate heat map of change over time in these areas. We can we have a look at the Middle East here and see that again we've got focus on certain areas, and many thousands of events reported here, many of which involve specific munitions, the nature of which we might want to check the specifications of and see which other countries they were used in. That helps us build up a picture of how arms might be moving and the organisations involved, which is another thing that we monitor for. So that was the briefest overview of our system, Fenix Online. I hope you found it interesting, and I'll hand back over now to some of the other speakers. Okay, thanks very much.